I think real leadership is not convincing others that your cause or your politics or your faith or your opinions, etc., are better than theirs, and therefore they should follow your example or join you in your beliefs or your way of thinking. I think that real effective leaders are wise enough to understand that we are all different and knows these differences must be respected and accepted. These leaders know that to have an effective, concerted effort, all involved must be committed to the purpose. And if individual differences are not respected, the individuals cannot remain united in the cause. If the leader is respectable, the leader will not have to show how committed he or she is by demonstrating publicly how great he or she may be. Others will know if he or she has what they need, and he or she will not have to tell them. Wise leaders, effective leaders, I think, are wise enough to understand that we all have fears and weaknesses, and that we all make mistakes. He or she is wise enough to know that he or she does not have the liberty to show his or her fear in the face of adversity, and cannot let his or her fear of failing keep him or her from pursuing the objective. The effective leader will never fail to keep the well-being of his or her followers in the front of his or her concerns, and understands that sending them into a difficult situation is not the same as leading them into a difficult situation. The effective leader fully understands that he or she must always stand ready to give the credit and to take the blame. And I think the effective leader leads in small ways as well as big ways. He or she expects himself or herself to meet high standards and sets the right example. He or she knows that someone is always listening or watching and tries to conduct himself or herself appropriately. I also think that leaders need to learn to respond to the need and be sure that those they work with learn to respond to the need also. What we do is important. The safety, well-being, and livelihoods of those we work for depend on how well we do our jobs. Our waiting to do what needs to be done can put our constituents at risk. We know that motorists are driving while distracted and or impaired. We know that they sometimes drive too fast and or recklessly. We must not let something that we do or something we fail to do be the reason for loss of life or property. In a bureaucratic organization, there can be a tendency to let the process work while we think we're doing our jobs. I think we should always remember that every day and every hour are important. Nothing we do really matters until the people we work for, and that is the taxpayers, the traveling public, can safely use it.